Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Lindsay.
I'm Carson.
And today we're watching Haikyuu episode 6. What happened last time?
Last time, the team is basically all together. We have a bit of a more of a pecking order established, namely the team composition and everybody's positions and everything. But Hinata is sick as a dog on the way to the practice match.
Yes.
And as their what was going to be their like main spiker for this, it's not a great thing to happen. So what we predicted was for the practice match, Glasses Boy, I forget his Suki is his short name, but that's not his actual name, and it feels weird to call him a pet name when I don't actually like him, but that's him and Kageyama are going to probably have to learn how to work together. That's my prediction. And we'll see how things go from there.
Yeah.
Hopefully they win, but do you think they're gonna win this?
They're up against one of the top 4 schools, and they were in like, what were they like number 8 or something, and all their people are new. So I think that they'll have like a good run perhaps, but I don't think they're gonna win.
I think
what I hope is that they'll learn more about how they do stuff. And that seems like what they're going into it with. Mm-hmm. It's just, it's a practice. There's nothing, as far as we know at least, there's no one gonna be watching or, you know,
yeah, because that was something that we were wondering.
It doesn't count towards anything, so
if it's just a practice match, it bodes well that they're practicing against worthy opponents. But I'm curious if there is, because the scene's 25 episodes long. We're already up episode 6, and we're not close to like a big climactic like tournament arc or anything yet. I think we're gonna be getting into what it's probably gonna be prefectural. Or like provincial, basically, tournament. That's where I think this is heading towards, and that will be like the main big arc. But I wonder if season 1 will even have anything like that, or if it's all gonna be practice and like setting the stage for the rest of the series.
Because I think, well, I don't know how it is in Japan, but over here for like school sports, there's usually like just games.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you play like every other school, and then there's the tournament at the end or something. So I don't know if it's similar like that or what the deal is. And it also seems like at least the nationals or the higher ups of the tournaments here are like streamed on TV and everything. So it seems to be a pretty big deal. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so I'm interested to see if maybe after we finish this practice game, we'll get some intel on like the scheduling or how it's going to be going forward.
I bet this is probably just they're going to meet the team that's going to be like one of their main rivals when it gets to like the main thing, and they're going to be setting the stage very much like a Hinata and Kageyama type thing of well, we'll see you at the top, kid type thing.
Yeah, because we have the rival, but they're on our team.
Yeah.
So now we need the rival team to actually have someone to fight against.
Indeed.
Well, we hope we hope that you enjoy this video. We hope you support the official release. Like, subscribe, check out our Patreon to get a week ahead as well as uncuts, and most of all, enjoy. Let's go. Stressing mode even more.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was like super stressed out.
Yeah, he's just like, the game's totally riding on you, buddy. We won't know until we try to beat the shit out of him. I feel like that shot of outside the gym is gonna be super nostalgic once we inevitably like leave the gym and go somewhere else later on in the series. Is gonna be sad.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna graduate, like how far it's gonna go. Like
I can't fully remember from the OPs, but it seemed like they were on a different team at one point. So I wonder if they do like university volleyball.
I like that all this stuff in the OP is showing like what their position is, like the way that they're handling the ball.
That's cool.
I still wonder what her deal is. What does she do?
Yeah.
Is she a teacher's assistant, or she seems like she's another student? But in which case, like, what like club is she? Is she just a part of the boys volleyball club as an assistant, or like what?
Yeah, I can't tell if she's an assistant to the guy, like the team manager guy.
It seems like she is.
So,
Right.
Yeah,
These,
that was the
right,
whole other
right,
thing.
right.
Gonna be trying to rile him up. I wonder if he's gonna fall for it or not. Because she's like the manager. I like how he's always around when people are talking shit.
Setting a horrible example.
Yeah, they show up. Oh no. They're all super tall. Oh, great.
Of Kageyama the Great.
Faking him out.
Mm. It's different in practice. Let's see if he can hold on to his ego when he's in front of a crowd and when everything's on the line.
I hope he will. They have such a good plan.
adds more pressure. That's pretty awesome. Oh my god.
No. He's just too stressed out.
This guy. What? He's totally overwhelmed.
The ref.
Oh, now I see.
Play like you did during the 3-on-3. Wait a second. During that, there was only 3 players on the court. Now there's 6. No wonder he's bashing into people. Oh no. They just need one more. Just like a little goblin in the background.
It's not his fault if he's stressed out. It's everyone else just keeps piling this shit on. It's like, oh, Hinata, just get it together, man. It's like everyone knows that he's been getting more and more stressed out, and you're doing everything you can to make that worse at each turn. It's like, and it's not like they said don't to stress him out at the beginning, and then there were just a bunch of little things. It's like they keep reminding everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone keeps getting reminded, hey, just a reminder, he's really fucked up about this. Everyone knows the stakes.
It's just like the same distance away every time.
So cool.
Damn it. Damn it.
This fucker.
They're just like, what? Nice.
Sick.
Everyone's just like, what the hell?
Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go.
We are a team.
Us. Tanaka? Yeah. Nice.
Nice. Fake out.
They're using what they did in practice. It's awesome. You scored the point. That's what matters. It was a decoy.
Yeah. Yeah, if you
strategy.
If you knew that you weren't gonna get it, then
They wouldn't be fooled.
yeah.
Nice. Nice.
The sound of them hitting the ball is so satisfying.
Yeah, it's so nice. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
その信じて飛ぶことがとんでもない武器なんだけどね。話違うじゃねえか。あの影山。俺だってあんなの初めて見て。スパイカーがいるなんて。それは違うな。あの全くボールを見てないように見える。
Yeah. Someone who's watching from the side just like,
影山が振り下ろされる点を合わせてるんだと思う。
kind of sucks that this guy figured it out.
It's a coach.
影山が
That's what coaches are for.
に合わせてる。プライド見せろよ。はい。すごいですね、影山。やっぱうちで取れなかったのは声はかけてたんですよね。うん。でも影山がうちに来たからといってあんな風なプレーをしてくれたかはわからないよ。
So he got offered to go to a better school, but he didn't, probably because a bunch of his teammates were going there.
That's interesting.
That is interesting. Because he said that he didn't make it in.
正常チームに負けず劣らずのなんとも威圧的なブロックだね。君はブロックが得意なんだ。あんま出しゃばんないでね。てめえこそ飛ばされんじゃねえぞ。敵はネットの向こうだっつの。おい来るぞ。
Nice.
おっと今止めたの僕なんだ。
Who cares?
冷静さは足りないが、パワーと気概あふれるスパイカーの若干覇気に欠けるがクレバーなブロッカーの月島、穴の多い守備を広くカバーするキャプテンの沢村君。
Yeah, he's the only really good defensive player. I mean, other people can do it, but he's like holding it together.
Nice.
運動するとはまさにこのこと。
They're set up for serious success.
Yeah.
面白いチームだ。おう、おいか。
Oikawa.
Just all the
Joins
girls
the
up
battle.
in the balcony are just like screeching.
Hollering.
I'm back on the farm again.
Back on the farm.
I wish that it was a video of them on the farm. What do you think of that episode?
Good episode.
It was.
I like that they're actually showing serious promise outside of the vacuum of just their own practices. The fact that other people are seeing like they're like seeing that everything's kind of like not very sharp, but everyone on there is super talented, and if they can, if just with more experience, they're gonna be a serious team. The fact that that's like legit and not they didn't just get here and just sucked because they didn't have enough time to practice or anything. The fact that they showed this much promise this early on is really cool.
We have the whole, Hinata's all nervous, but everyone else really reassures him.
Yeah.
We're a team, so we're not gonna get mad at you. And Kageyama is resisting any, it's the king again. He's so horrible, and other team trash talking a little bit.
Yeah, he's keeping his cool a little bit more.
That's good to see. And what was the other thing that I was gonna say? Oh yeah, I like how they're using this practice match to also teach us some of the rules or how it works, how they rotate around and just some of the basic rules and also they're having the other coach describe the team. Just like to say, oh yeah, they don't have that great of defense, but they're playing around with this strategy of having a very flexible offense.
Yeah.
And that is why they're working, especially for anyone who doesn't know about sports. Like, we don't know too much about sports really, so I like it, and I like that they're doing it now in this practice round, so that hopefully by the time we get to the big stuff, they don't have to take breaks every move to explain why it was good or not.
It's also really cool because I imagine for people who know about volleyball, all this shit is so basic. It's like it's cool to see it like
but they
reference.
Don't waste too much time on it.
They don't, but I'm saying what I'm getting at is that it's cool that like I feel like we're getting a lot out of this watching it without context of volleyball, because I feel like that this was written with people like us in mind, to where like explaining the basics. It's like explaining like the basics of a magic system or a power system in another shonen. The fact that like, all this is being explained and in context with all these examples and stuff like that is cool, and it feels like we're sort of learning along with the characters or along with the story as it's being presented, rather than like I imagine it's cool to see a volleyball anime if you're a volleyball player or know a lot about it, but it might feel, I imagine it might feel like a little bit, oh well, it's just so like all this shit is so obvious that like, but to us I don't have that complaint is what I'm saying, and I think it's cool the more that we learn about all that stuff. It's really nice to learn.
Yeah, I actually did play volleyball in school a little bit, so I like kind of know, but it's been a long time, so it is good to have the refresher and just I don't know. to see, and I don't feel like it's too overwhelming. And the fact that they're keeping it in the context of the story in a situation that would actually happen, as in like the other coach explaining to the team or their team talking about what they're up against. I like that it's not just totally separate from the story to info dump. They're just, talking about it, and it's cool. And hoping to see how this fight ends up. This game wraps up next episode. If you want to see it right now, you can go to our Patreon, patreon.com/BOLDcast. Get a week ahead and uncuts for the show and many others. And you can also like and subscribe and stick around for more stuff. I'm Lindsay.
I'm Carson.
Bye-bye.